Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Ghost 12 here, and as you can tell, I'm a little bit better. I'm getting there. If you're confused of why I'm saying I'm a little better, check out previous videos. You'll see why. Or not, it's okay. It is what it is. So, I told you guys that I was going to be answering your questions for releasing Saturday or Sunday. Well, it's technically Saturday morning at like 12:50, technically 1 a.m. in the morning, and I'm bored. So, yeah, so this video is going to be uploaded through the night while everybody else is sleeping and I'm sleeping. And then, yeah, it doesn't really matter, but okay. Anyway, so I have a bunch of questions. So I wrote them down because the past ones I've done, but not the third one. The first two asked me questions and answering them was filmed on camera, and then I took the iPhone, which is what's filming me right now, and I just read them off. But since I'm having to write them down and film it off the iPhone, I shorthand them or reword them, but basically it's the same question, so don't think that I just just changed your question altogether. I just shorthanded it so I don't have to sit there because I'm not that good of a writer. So anyways, I wasted too much time, so sorry guys. Anyways, first question came from I'm called I Ryan. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his YouTube name. What is your favorite Metallica riff? Oh man, this is a good question. I'm actually surprised this has not came up in previous videos or previous questions. Favorite Metallica riff? It's hard to place. Okay, I'll give you my favorite, heavy riff. Like distorted guitar, and then my favorite acoustic or clean riff from them. That I think my favorite heaviest distorted guitar, heavy sound guitar riff from Metallica. At the moment, I can't really define out of all of them together, but at the moment it's the not the beginning of Battery, but the part where James comes in. That part. Basically, when they jump off the intro tape live, and then James goes off and goes crazy. At the moment, that's one of my favorites, and I think my favorite clean riff would have to be out of all time is the interlude, the middle section of To Live Is To Die, where basically everything stops after that really beautiful harmonizing bit, and then it's just acoustic guitar. I love that part. So yeah, and it says thoughts on Metallica releasing a heavier Black album. So what are my thoughts if Metallica do go down this route? I think it's a smart move because we had the Black Album, which made them go commercial, right? Load and Reload, doesn't really fit the discography. Saint Anger, major flop. Had some good moments, maybe song wise, but overall just failed. Death Magnetic, I think it fit where it was put because Death Magnetic is really a mix of some moments the Black Album, not much, but a little bit of moments of maybe some Saint Anger, Load Reload type stuff. But basically, it's just a mix of their older stuff with the Black Album with some more of a commercialized thrash metal type feel to it. So I think Metallica going down that route of where they say they're going to release a heavier Black Album with maybe some long songs, but basically it's like the Black Album 2, just a little heavier. I think it's a smart move. I mean, I don't want to say this, but they're getting older, so it seems fit. So yeah, I agree. I think they should go down that route. I think it'd be a great, smart idea. Stained Blood, favorite Megadeth album. Rust in Peace. That's plain and simple. The more I think about it, it's just, yeah, I think Rust in Peace would have to be my pick if I had to choose one. Fatal Productions 10. Have you seen Metallica's Mexico City stage? Basically it's this brand new stage. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a stage of where Metallica are preparing for their 3D movie getting filmed in Vancouver, Canada, I'm pretty sure, and they've done 8 shows in Mexico with this new stage. It's basically this has a lot of cool effects. Like during the middle section of Master of Puppets, these crosses come out on the stage, and then when they're playing in Justice for All, the Lady Justice Doris is getting built, and then she crumbles in the middle of the song, and they have Tesla coals, I think that's what they're called. They have the Ride the Lightning chair, and then during right as the solo starts on Ride the Lightning, the Tesla coals start lightning the chair and stuff. Like there's a bunch of like these cool effects. They're basically getting ready, but I think the stage is amazing. But the problem is that Metallica played 8 shows. Like each like every time they played a show, they waited a day and then the next day. So like played a show, then they didn't play a show. Then they played another show. But basically, like there's no problem with having a day off in between shows. But they played 8 shows there, and they didn't really change up the set list that much. I'm guessing that when they go to Vancouver, they're going to keep the same set list because they have all these effects for different songs and all these like crazy effects that fits the song. And so they're not going to change a lot of the set list, but I wish they would have more. But they did play Orion at the 8th show, which was last night, or maybe it was 2 nights ago now, since it's 1 in the morning on Saturday. But yes, stage really cool. What's more annoying, Fred Durst or a dying parent? Second question from Fatal. Fred Durst. Mighty Sauce. Are you seeing August Burns Red at the Orange Peel? At the moment, I haven't really decided. I just heard about it today, actually. Before reading this, my stepsister said, hey, you going to go see August Burns Red? I'm like, oh no, it's like, it's in October. I'm like, oh, well, I got time. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But if I decide to go, I'll let you know, and Mighty Sauce, we could hang out. Death Metal Gears. What's your favorite death metal band? I'm not sure if you consider them death metal, but I'd say Whitechapel. I mean, they're more like technicalized death metal, deathcore, you would say. But like I really don't have, like I really couldn't tell you my favorite death metal band, but I can tell you Whitechapel is a death metal band in my opinion. They have moments of death metal, so I'd say Whitechapel. Daughter of Vampire, best band you've ever seen live, or best bands you've seen live. Well, the number one, it's Metallica. I saw them 2009, October 18th or October, I think 18th. Yeah, a couple days for my birthday actually. Yeah, great. That's amazing. So they're always number one. But basically, the other bands that I've seen at the Orange Peel, which is a local bar / concert venue, where a lot of these bigger bands, like Between the Bear and Me, which is amazing. I saw Trivium there. I saw All That Remains there twice. God, who else did I see there that I really liked? Whitechapel, loved them. After the Barrel, which was not co-headlining, but they were the third out of the 5 bands that were there with Whitechapel. So Whitechapel and 4 other bands. After the Barrel was on third on the set, and they were amazing. So yeah, those bands did really, really good. Padar69, what's up? Thoughts on last Morbid Angel album? I don't listen to a lot of Morbid Angel, so I couldn't tell you. But if it's the album you're talking about that they released last year, because I'm thinking, if I'm right, it's the same album that everybody was, giving them so much crap for because it was like either really bad or production quality or song-wise. I'm not sure, but I could be totally wrong. But I don't listen to them that much, so I couldn't tell you. But if it's the album that everybody was like pissed off at last year, like they were comparing it to like the worst album, is it this album or Lulu? Then, well, I guess it's really that bad. Okay, so last question. I'm sorry this is going on forever. Zeppelin Head 93. Thoughts on the Met Club? Thoughts on the Met Club, which if you don't know, Metallica has this thing on their website called the Met Club, and you sign up, and I think you have to pay like a certain amount of money each year, and they send you exclusive stuff. If you're part of the Met Club, I think you get like, whenever they do fan cans, where it's like they get fans to film, record shows, then they get sent to the Met Club. Every time Metallica's in the studio getting a new album, like Death Magnetic, the Met Club got all these exclusive stuff. And I think the Met Club get like exclusive video coverage from each show, or maybe not. Because I know the Fillmore shows, which was the 30th anniversary for Metallica, there's been videos put on YouTube where it says Met Club exclusive before the video, and it was like the full actual video of like Hate Train being premiered for the first night, and all of us regular people, when they released like the 30-minute long first night of Fillmore, they had like just a lot of edits with a bunch of different songs. Like there was no complete song, it was just like edited a bunch of different moments in the show. But the Met Clubbers, they pay extra money, they get all this extra stuff. They actually got the full exclusive video of Hate Train, and I think they might have gotten more, I'm not really sure. But I think if, like, I'm not a Met Club member, but if money was no problem, sure. I mean, they're going to be doing another album soon, so the Met Clubbers are going to be, getting like all these exclusive stuff, because back when Death Magnetic was being recorded, like they would release like, these like fly on the wall videos or something like that. But now you can see them now because Death Magnetic's been out forever. But back then it was like they released a video of them in the studio, and a lot of the times it was unreleased stuff that we're now getting from the Beyond Magnetic, but at the time we're getting stuff that we're like, oh man, this sounds awesome, but then it's not on the album. But they were releasing whatever they filmed. Whatever they filmed, they just put it out there. So there was no limitations of what was going to be put on there. And then your second part of that was, is it a cash grab, like a cash grab, like are they just doing it to get more money, or is it a good deal? I think it depends on how you look at it. Because at the timing of when you're a Met Clubber, at the time of Death Magnetic being released, and you know it's getting recorded, and you know you're paying an extra amount of money, and you're getting like special stuff in the mail, and you get exclusive content. I guess it just depends on how much of a Metallica fan you really are. I mean, to me, Metallica is my #1 favorite band all time. But I just don't have the money to do that, and I really haven't looked into what Met Club members like get. But I know that Met Clubbers, they do have a chance to sign up whenever they do buy tickets at a concert to go backstage and meet the band and get them to sign stuff. So I know that's one major thing. So if you want to meet Metallica in person, being a Met Clubber is a great way, because if they ever play near you, you just have to sign up and hopefully they'll pick you. It's not like, you're a Met Clubber, you buy a ticket, you're going to go meet the band. You have to get chosen, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so sorry guys, this video went on a little too long. I just, sorry if I left more time for another question than your question, if you did ask one. It's just what it is. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys as soon as I can think of what I want to do next. Bye.